Hello Cancer, and welcome to your money and career guidance, and this is for the rest of the year, so the rest of November and December with me, Julie Poole. Hello, welcome or welcome back. Thanks for being here. It's tea and tarot time with Julie. Grab yourself a cuppa, put your feet up. Let's have a little look what's going on for my Cancers. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and cross-watching. So Cancerians, let's see what we've got. This is the Energy Oracle. Let's get 3 of these to give you your themes for the next couple of months to do with money and career. Oh, victory. Well, that's nice. Lovely jubbly. The Temple Path, very spiritual. Okay. Right, let's find out some more. With the yin yang, the balance. All right, we're trying to get our world and life into balance. All right, let's add in the tarot. This is the Marchetti Tarot. For my Cancers, please, for money and career. Now, if you're retired, just look at the money side of it, apply it to your own circumstances, okay? But we will be talking about work as well. All right, just take the bits that resonate. 7 of Cups, options, choices, decisions, changes. With the 4 of Swords, a bit of rest, meditation. It's under the Temple Path. Look, we need to have a bit of chill. And then we've got the Sun. Oh, I like this. Okay. 10 of Swords, the end of that struggle, betrayal, painful time. Lovely. With the 7 of Coins, you're building. And the Hermit. All right, the Virgo card. Okay, let's get your affirmations out. These are mine from Hoping to Having Wealth and Success affirmation deck. Let's have a look what we've got. Okay. No, they're not upside down. Okay, right. This is quite a chatty one, so let me come up here and talk to you about it. Right. I acknowledge my skills, my talents, my dedication, my hard work, my commitment, my drive, my determination, and my discipline to my goal. I own and recognize my accomplishments proudly. Bit of a mouthful, eh? But this is the thing, we don't, do we? We don't acknowledge our skills, our talents, our dedication, our hard work, our commitments, our drive, our determination and discipline. We don't. We kind of go, right. This is you really acknowledging you. When you get into this energy of, look at me, I'm bloody brilliant. I've worked so hard. I'm so determined. I'm so skillful. You are embodying the energy of success and value. You're valuing yourself. You're acknowledging yourself. When you're in that energy, then you start to radiate that energy out and others start to see it as well. Because if you don't value you, you can bet your boots most other people don't value you either, all right? So this is you really acknowledging you, all right? So I want you to just, where you can find 2 minutes in your day to just acknowledge how amazing you are and how hard you've worked, you start to step into this I deserve energy, okay? Right, this is the Everyday Spirit Guide affirmation cards, and there's a discount code on this for 5% or something. Links are below for the cards if you're interested in any of them for yourself. Okay, intuition you've got here. Connect with your higher self. Listen to your gut feeling and follow your inner voice. Right, so we're in this, I'm listening to my intuition. We've got the Temple Path here, very spiritual card. And we've got the Hermit, another spiritual card. But right in the middle, we've got the 4 of Swords, which is a card of meditation and rest. Right, can you see a theme here? Okay, now in November, now this reading's for November and December, but in November we've got Mercury retrograde for more or less the whole month with the shadow period as well. We've also got other planets going retrograde. I'm not an astrologer, go and check out your favourite one. But basically retrograde time is a slowing down time to take stock, reevaluate, figure out where you are, how far you've come, where you've been, and then where you're going. And it's a sort of reset, consolidation time. And that is the energy very strongly for you in this period regarding your career. With your skills and talents and dedication and work, you're looking back and saying kind of, who am I in terms of my money and my career, right? How far have I come? Does this reflect where I am at? Does it align with where I want to go? You're looking at it all. Let's say you've been in a career for a decade, 2 decades, 3 decades. Does it still work for you? How much have you gathered in terms of your skills and experience during that time? What do you want to do with it? How do you want to harness it? Where do you want to take it forward? So we're starting the month with this victory energy, which is this recognition, this acknowledgement of how brilliant I am and how hard I've worked, and I am victorious right now. When you're in that energy of victory, then you attract more things to be victorious about, right? Better things coming all the time because you've been through it. Look at this 10 of Swords here under this victory. You've been through it. You've had options. You've had choices. You've tried this. You've tried that. That's the 7 of Cups. Let's do it this way. Let's try that. Lots of options and choices. And not all of them worked out. Some of them were quite painful with that 10 of Swords. Some of them were extremely painful. But you've emerged victorious because you have absorbed all that learning from it. You're bringing all of that knowledge, that job that sacked you or treated you appallingly and you left and you found something else and then you tried this and then you tried that, that house that you bought that it didn't work out or the neighbours were hell or what, we've all been through it. But this energy for you in terms of your money and your career for November and December is starting the month with this reevaluation. Where have I been? Right, acknowledging my skills and talents and all the rest of that. Where have I been? What's worked? What hasn't? What's been painful? What's been blissful? What's been pleasurable? You're working it all out. And then you're taking that knowledge and you're bringing it to bear with that temple path and that 4 of Swords, embodying it into you, processing it all, understanding it all, absorbing it all. Right? Not in a way to punish yourself, but in a way to acknowledge yourself. Like, God, yeah, that was agony. That was awful. But look where I am now. I came through that and out the other side. And I learned so much from it. And then I took that learning and I put it into this. You're embodying all of that learning, which is fantastic. You're gathering it all up. Look, the 7 of Coins is the work that we've put into something. And it's saying all of that work, all of that effort, all of that growth has expanded me and I'm ready now to reap the rewards. So it's a time for you to really take stock, Cancer, on your whole career or your financial world. That could be your investments, your properties, anything to do with money side of it. You're looking at it and saying, right, this is where I am. I've been working really hard to bring my world and life into balance. Now, if this is about career, it's saying, is there a balance between me enjoying it and me being paid well? Is there a balance between work and home life? We're wanting to get our balance in order. And part of that is to look at the commitments that you have. In my From Hoping to Having book, the blue one, there's a whole chapter on commitments and the way that we overcommit. And there's no time left for us. And it can damage our health and our happiness and our career because we've got time to pursue the things we want to pursue. So I explain in that chapter how to reevaluate those commitments and look at which ones can go. And it's in this card here as well. I want you to really look at it because we've got the balance card and this is your month. Especially in November, where you are reevaluating everything in terms of where your balance is, because what you're wanting is that sun. This is the bright, positive, beautiful energy that everything is glowing, everything is working, everything is beautifully balanced. But it being rooted down with the Hermit, which is the card of self, going inwards, self-reflection. Self-reflection, self-reflection. This is a time for you to reflect. So this is predominantly November, working out where am I financially, where am I in my career, what's worked, what hasn't, and then you're going to start to move it forward. This is a different reading for you than it is for other people, but we're going to stay with it. So I'm feeling this is November. We're going to focus, really focus with your intuition on that self-reflection, all right? Now, once that self-reflection's done and we're out of retrograde as we move into December, that's when things then, you take that knowledge forward with you. So let's have a look at December then. Everybody else had it all in one, but you're kind of getting, that's November, no, this will be December. Okay, we work with what we have. Okay, so we've got the Five of Cups. You're coming into it saying, right, that didn't work. That's got to go. That was upsetting. That was disappointing. And that's a regret. Don't do regrets. Regrets are a complete waste of time. If something's upsetting, feel it, have a cry, then let it go and move on. Tell me more about that Five of Cups. Five of Coins, all right, 2, 5. Fives are change. They're uncomfortable energy. And the Five of Coins is lack. It's scarcity. It's scarcity in terms of support, scarcity in terms of money, scarcity in terms of love. You're looking at everything and you're saying, what's working for me and what's not? Where is the love and support? Where is the money? Where is the financial support? Let's look at the whole thing. Are we still in November here? Yeah, all right, we're still in November. We're still reflecting. We're looking at what works and what doesn't. We're still acknowledging. Okay, tell me more about this then. And we've got the Four of Cups. What works, what doesn't. That's what you're doing in November. What works, what doesn't. What's boring, what's stagnant, what's stale, what doesn't fulfill me anymore. This isn't moany groany, have a good bitch and have a good feeling sorry pity party. This is real self-reflection from a place of wisdom, from a place of knowledge, from a place of acknowledgement, where we go, yeah, that didn't work. Yeah, that's not for me anymore. Yeah, that doesn't fulfill me. Yeah, that doesn't give me enough money. Right. So we gather that information, then we take it forward to change what needs to change. All right. All using your intuition. Can we move forward into December, please? Okay, Six of Cups. We're going to ask the soul. We're still in November here with this. Well, they're bordering here, November into December. The Six of Cups is the cult of nostalgia. It is about reflecting. It's about looking back. It's still part of that retrograde thing, of that reflection. It's also the energy of the soul and the heart and the intuition. So we're listening to that inner guidance. Now we're moving forward. Now we've got the Nine of Cups, the wish fulfilled, with the Six of Wands. So you're understanding all of this. So then you are reflecting and setting your sights, setting your standards, setting your goals, setting your focus, because the Nine of Cups is the wish fulfilled. So what is the wish? What do I want? Why do I want it? Right? Why is that important to me? What does it look like? What does it feel like? You're getting clear on it, right? Look at this child is kind of, she's not sad, she's thinking. She's thinking. And that's what you're doing. You're doing a lot of thinking in November. And as we move forward into December, you're setting your goal, you're setting your sights. What do I want for next year? What do I want going forward? So there's my wish, my dream, and that's what I'm going to be focusing on. And I want recognition. I want to be seen. I want to be noticed. I want to be victorious. I want to feel successful, because this Six of Wands is the card of success. It's riding high. It's being seen. It's being noticed. It's being proud of yourself. So you come out of this reflective space with a clear vision on your goal or goals. Don't have to just be one. Have as many as you want. The universe is abundant, okay? And we are going to take them forward all the way to victory, right? So, bottom of the deck, we've got the Tower. So we're going to allow and let go. What needs to fall away is going to fall. We're just giving it permission. I give permission to all parts of my life that no longer serve me, that no longer align for me, that are not in my future. I just let them fall away. I let them fall down. I let them just go. So we're letting go, right, from this place of reflection, because we've worked it all out. Oh, look at you, wise one. Look at you, wise one. All right, so what's the outcome then? Ace of Swords, there's your new beginning. The new beginning comes in full of clarity, full of inspiration, full of ideas, full of, I know what I'm doing, I know where I'm going, and it feels so good. It feels so good. So the Hanging Man is here saying, right, so we're going to give it time. This is about divine timing. This is about a little bit more reflection, but not self-reflection now, all right? Can be, but I feel that the self-reflection's done. Now you're looking at things from a different perspective. Now that I understand myself more and I understand what I want and where I'm going and why I want it, now I'm seeing the world through a different lens. When I look at the world upside down, it looks different, and I'm seeing it differently now. And so that changes things. It changes my perspective. It changes what I want and what I want to reach out to. So now I surrender that to the universe saying, show me how. And the universe will show you how. We've got the Two of Cups, and underneath we've got Justice. So the Two of Cups is love, loving you. It's building a new world and life for yourself in terms of your money and career. It's also potentially working in harmony with somebody else. This could be a partnership. This could also be marriage. This isn't a love reading, but marriage makes a significant impact on our finances. And we've got Justice here, contracts, legal matters. So this could be a contract for a job. This could be a contract for marriage. This could be a home contract, like a mortgage or conveyancing. You know, when you buy a house and it's transferred into your own name, we call it conveyancing in the UK, but you might call it something different where you live. This is it all coming together. This is you really clear about what you want. This is a very deep and important time for you, because when we just keep doing what we're always done, because we're so busy on the merry-go-round, we never really pause long enough to say, does this make me happy? Is this what I want? And we don't often want to ask those questions because we don't want to hear the answers to say, no, it doesn't. Oh God, that means I'm going to have to do something about it. This is you saying, all right, let's slow down and stop. Let's have a look. Let's smell the roses. Let's see what works and what doesn't. And then let's forge a new path forward. And some of that will be from the old that works, and I want to bring it with me. And some of it will be what falls away, that I'm done with that and I'm creating new going forward. This is very, very powerful. Well, Cancer, there's a lot going on, and it's all going on inside you this next month or two. But I feel that you're going to hit January really clear on what you want for yourself for 2026. So good luck with that reflection, that self-reflection. You've got this, but make sure you start with that acknowledging, all right, from that first card, acknowledging your skills, talents, dedication, hard work, commitment, drive, determination, and discipline. All right, really acknowledge who you are, because it's going to help drive you forward to the next stage and phase of your world and life. Okay, all right, my beautiful people, I will see you again next time. You take care. Lots of love. Bye bye.